Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Tuesday night. Hopefully you've had a wonderful day. Hope it's been a productive day. Thanksgiving is almost upon us. It's not got another 2 days until Thanksgiving, and then the dreaded Black Friday comes. But for now, though, before that dreaded day, got a little bit of play with a bit more of Hand of Fate 2, where we actually ended up fighting. Well, we pretty much fought the demon. We beat the devil. Get his own game. And we only have a couple more challenges left. We actually have a few more challenges left. I'm assuming this probably will take us another... I don't know. I'd probably say another... maybe 4 days, maybe? Depending on how many challenges are left. I think there's supposed to be 22 challenges in the game. I'm not going to waste any time. We're just going to jump right on into it. Just to let you know, I actually did buy some tickets to the PlayStation Expo. So I definitely will be there for that. Any more challenges unlocked? No, they did not. So we have... how many challenges do we actually have unlocked here? I apologize if my voice is a bit hoarse. But it has been kind of exhausted. So if I don't do a lot of voice acting this time around, you know why. I wish I brought some more water before the stream started, but oh well. We don't 1, 2, 3, 4. We've done 16 challenges so far, so we got 6 more left to go, actually. My goodness. I've got to say, the last challenges that we've gone through from... Hangman was actually fun for me out of all of them. But Death was actually okay. Justice was extremely difficult. Temperance, ugh, that... Temperance and the Devil, ugh, those were really, really rough, actually, for challenges to get through. We'll move on. The Tower. A sorceress is besieged by Empire soldiers. Rumor has it she holds knowledge too significant to the Emperor. Ascend the sorceress's tower, guarded by levels of traps and strange magic to find the answers you seek. Food. Appease the stone gatekeepers with offering of food to ascend the tower. Prepare for combat against the Empire. Food. Hammer. And... what else? Oh, I guess with that, I'd probably want money. I think who's really good against the Empire. They actually say... no, didn't say. I'll take that. Apparently, also from our last stream, we also learned from a couple of our viewers that you can actually read some of the cards, and that was actually very, very interesting. Yeah, we'll actually throw in Terror Orvane. Orvane Haggler, the Cunning Man. Fate's Dealings. Fate's Dealings, I pretty much know what that is. It pretty much is selecting a card. It's a card that allows you to replay another card, so you can actually, I guess, technically replay multiple platinum cards. Really? We already... not a bad card, though, actually. Let's actually try... I want to try, at least. I need things that give food. I need to at least put in some effort here towards... put in the mystery chest. The box. The box. Well... we'll add that. Thomas the Ogre. Equipment, gain food, gambits, and fight ogre. Results influenced by 1 or more gambits. Interesting. I think we have enough, the randoms. So what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna start picking,
I guess that card is one of your favorites. I don't see the appeal.
You don't see the appeal because you've never actually had to deal with having to constantly gather and suffer for food. The temperance one has shown me that. Oh, that's. I thought we lost the illicit trade card. Apparently, we actually apparently got the. We apparently get to keep it. I'm actually surprised. Interception plus equipment, gain gold. Interesting. Max health. Upper plague. Those actually would be pretty good. That seems to be pretty good, although not many opportunities to gain equipment, unfortunately. It's like my own. That's always my problem, honestly. Let's see here. Fighting the Empire. Fighting the Empire, then we're fighting a sorcerer. We're probably fighting a sorceress, actually, afterwards. How's that one? It's actually really good at fighting stun mages. How's a stun to all mages with the weapon ability used against a mage? Death Rang. Peeler. I want to try with the I want to try the Peeler. Or on the Golden Shield. The Exquisite Blade. Well, the shield, it's a shield. I guess I should be glad of that. I'm not actually, you know, I'm not even really getting the gold part here. I do want to throw in, of course, probably the two best armors that they give you, the highest robes in that, so we're going to be relying on food. One that actually also gives food. Try the Imperial, what's the Imperial Helm? I want to try the Imperial Helm. Let's see. I'll put in the Ring of Food. Did I put in a weapon? I put in a weapon, okay. We'll add on a bunch of a bunch of better rings. For the ring concentration, the sacrificial pawn, and the tiger's eye. Let's see what all those do. If we get them, we get them. If we don't, we don't. But see what happens. Let's go and ascend the tower.
The blasted tower has been long the symbol of mankind's folly, of things coming to an end. We have not yet reached our conclusion, yet we creep closer with each step. Traps have often been a factor of the game, yet here they are transformed into an end of themselves. Here they become the entirety of our examination.
An encampment of Empire soldiers waits at the base of the tower. Some are napping, others are cooking fish upon a fire. An older soldier greets your approach. Captain Hardwick of the 6th Legion, what is your business here? Captain Hardwick is taken aback and then laughs. We were posted here to look for a man. You're a man. Maybe you're the one they're looking for. Behind him, Hardwick's soldiers begin to throw fish at each other and in jest. If RPGs taught me anything, tower is usually bad news. You're not wrong, but at the same time, I also like a good tower. I mean, one of my favorite games actually involved ascending a tower. Azure Dreams. I had a lot of fun with that PlayStation game. No clue. There is a door on the first landing that will not open unless you provide an offering of apples to the gargoyle statue. Moreover, it permits only one soul to pass through. All the men I've sent through the door have not returned. 20 food toll. Interesting. That's what his men are doing. I've sent word to the capital that this is a doggone accursed mission. Haven't heard back, of course, so the capital can suck a lemon. The boys and I are going to relax and enjoy the fishing and the sun. Quest into the tower. How's it going, Ninja Zombie, though? How are you doing tonight? I've sent far too many men up that Maker Forsaken Tower, and they never return. So as far as I'm concerned, you are welcome to it. We wait until that traitor turns up. Of course, the capital didn't think to give us a description of what the traitor looks like. All they said is that he will be participating in treasonous activities. The stone gargoyle guarding the first door will only permit you to pass if you place a decent offering of fruits or breads in its hands. We're at the tower. Explore... What? Explore new lands. Oh, okay, so... Alright, let's... I can't offer it, so I guess we'll explore around the tower? There we go. Okay. I was kind of curious there. To draw a gold paint card. You're kidding me. Just trying to survive the heat wave in November, the usual. Yeah, I think the heat wave is started, which is pretty ridiculous. Let's help the distressed woman. I should have taken Kolbjorn.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Clearly I haven't. Nope, I have not. This is interesting, so that takes a lot of food. Oh, darn it. Yep. It's not supposed to be hot where you're at this time of year, by the way. That's very unfortunate. Where I'm at, it's pretty much expected to be hot all year, but at the same time, it's also expected to be just simply cold, not like snow or anything like that. With the thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables. Oh my god, really? The bones, they deny me everything.
Well done. You continue to impress.
At least we got some food. There we go. I need to actually make sure.
Blasted Tower is the home of one who can answer your questions. I do not think she will appreciate you calling, however.
Hey, the one drunken knight. If there's one thing I definitely realized recently growing up in my area, it's like, it used to be like, you know, snowy. Yes. Let's go this way. Alright, it is what. Ah, damn it. This is not as prosperous of a drunken night as I wanted it to be. Anything else? There's more. You. I'm actually surprised they really, like, reduced the amount in the labyrinth. And I really wish you could turn the camera around, too. That was the other... That's, like, still my other complaints. They didn't offer a 360 view. I guess that's it. Let's get out of here. I'm hoping we can get through 2 challenges again. There we go.
Under the usurper, the world fills with the untalented.
Okay. A brimstone encounter. Interesting. A net sweeps you and Ariadne up into a tangle of elbows and awkward knee angles. A trap! A man in embarrassing green tights strolls around you. Oh there, moneybags! He twists his mustache debonairly and trips over his own feet. You wouldn't mind if I share your wealth with those less fortunate, would you? You know what? Actually, yeah, we'll take her help. Oh, I was not a fan of that. I was not able to follow the cards. I also did learn, yeah, you were there, Ninja Zombie, we learned we can actually track cards now in this. I have no idea what that was. Nope. With a sword to your throat, you begin to hand him your gold. No, your pies, your pies, your fool. Give me your pies. You don't protest, the thief is clearly unhinged. We found a, you know, I'm just actually gonna clip that. That actually is a lovely thing to... I love spotting I can't clip things. Oh, that's fine. I'll highlight it later. Hilarious. And he took all our food. Crap. He moves to release you from the net, but stops, chiding himself. He uncomfortably bids you farewell, leaving you alone to just entangle yourself. Wow, that's a sucky card.
The damage will persist unless you can find a meal to relieve yourself.
And that also sucks.
Even as the Empire closes down, as each piece becomes more isolated, still the gates open. Nothing can be kept silent forever.
Let me buy some food here. Ooh, we can see what the Imperial Helm does. Adds +2 max life after every combat against thieves or corrupted. Against thieves, riposte deals 150% damage and counts double towards weapon charge. Interesting. What do I have for sell? I have the Worksman Hammer. Well, at least we have plenty of money. And I'll wait since that food's not going anywhere.
Do what you can to find more food.
You pass through a village. Not just another adventurer. The village nod kindly as you pass. Welcome back, my friend. The innkeeper greets you warmly. You travel with company, I see. I shall gather extra provisions. Now that we are such good friends, my prices for you are always as low as possible. Buy food. That's actually a really good deal. Just convert all my stuff to, convert all my stuff to gold. Band of thugs. You find a makeshift tent in the forest. From the tent comes a raucous cacophony of drunken merriment and devious schemes. Snap! Your foot breaks a twig and all the noises fall silent. Let's see what happens. I cannot follow this. This is... I love the fact that there are ways to actually slow down the game. Not slow down the shuffle, but... like, you can apparently follow the cards. Oh, failure. A hulking ogre exits the tent. Alright, we'll just find an ogre. It's no problem. It's just an ogre. Stronger ogre, probably. Ogre. Never cheat an ogre on a straight deal. Darius the One-Armed. The ogre's thick hide reduces damage by 4, making weapons less effective. Beware club deals devastating damage. Invade or perish. Yeah, we better. Oh!
Are some bad people.
Oh! That's, I rolled in the wrong direction, apparently. Oof. Okay, that didn't go as well as I thought it would. It's like a pain, though. A mage pokes her head out from the tent and notices the dead body. Alright, look, we don't have time for this. Here, she throws a sack of something at you. Imperial helm.
Not any will mistake your bearing for Imperial, hat notwithstanding.
Don't follow us. The mage waves her arm in the tent along with the mage and Sundry. And Sundry disappears into nothingness.
A splash of silver and an opportunity to mold the world to your liking.
While wandering the forest, you spy a deer glowing with a silver light. I'm sorry, we're gonna approach it. Oh, okay.
Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste breeds only.
And this is why I don't... The buck charges from the forest and batters you to the ground with its great antlers. Oh boy, the deer bounds away in fear. I'm a good guy, aren't I?
You are not the only one who would seek to ascend. Not in any sense.
Let's see here.
The earth here is torn and bleeding. Take caution.
We have one mechanical oddity and one Steagle pumpkin. A chunk of Terravane ore is the last thing I'll need before I can rebuild Anders' forge. Terravane ore isn't as ominous as it sounds. Ariadne explains as you approach the great gaping maw of the Salt Cliff mines. Excuse me. I believe a bandit called Rand is in charge here. Dusty miners travel the winding paths to the earth, pushing heavy carts stacked with high with glimmering blue ore. Well, let's enter the mine. You follow a group of weary workers deep into the mine. Rich veins of ore glitter in the damp lamp light. The clouds of dull blue ore dust hang in the air, stinging your eyes. When you squint, you can make out a man in distance haranguing a group of tired workers. I thought for a moment it said sad cliff mines. Yes, from the sounds of it, looks like it's actually a pretty sad place to be. That be Rand, Ariadne notes. Let's approach him. He glares at you warily, occasionally shouting at miners to hurry up. So, should we let... That's what Terravane ore is, ask who he is, or let Ariadne do the talking? Or do something else. I'd rather not do something else. I'm intrigued. Ask what for Terravane ore. He chuckles. The price is 300 gold for a piece. You got 300 gold? Oh my god, 300 gold? You're kidding. Ariadne frowns. Maybe we should see if any of the miners can help us. It'd be easy to talk to one away from Rand. We can actually approach him. Let's actually go through it here. He leans against a dusty wall and lazily flicks his rapier at a passing miner, causes them to flinch. I'm Rand the Fighter, and I'm in charge when the boss ain't here. And the boss ain't here, so I'm in charge. You start to cough. The blue dust is impossible to escape. Let Ariadne do the talking. You look to Ariadne, and she smiles understandingly. She raises her hammer in a slow arc over her head and brings it crashing down, right where the man is standing. At the last minute, he nimbly leaps out of the way. Join... Do we join in or stop Ariadne? Also, I finally just noticed the token gives a sound. An assassin! Rand the fighter yells and the tunnels fill with well-armed lackeys. Alrighty. Earlier fighting what used to be a brimstone card. Assassin of Greed. Assassin, like a knife in the darkness, the assassin awaits. Let's perform quick, heavy attacks. Evade or perish. Oh!
If it must be a fight, then let's break it.
Okay. So many. Oh, come on.
Back to the fray.
Wait. Execute. No. Ah, damn. Bombs. Damn anarchists. Just gonna get rid of the anarchists. Smacky, smacky. Bye-bye, Rand. I used to know Rand. From another game. The miners look horrified as you slay the last attacker. What have you done? The Thieves Guild will take vengeance on us for this. Panic spreads throughout the mine. Your protests and attempts to explain only anger them further. Ariadne looks confused, clutching her hammer. Come on, I think we have to go. We didn't do the heroic thing. Interesting, and... Oh, right, we didn't have enough fame! Oh, that sucks. Well, let's explore new lands. To save time, you pay a passing caravan a few coins for passage. Step out into the unknown. And...
I cannot tell you how much pleasure it gives me that those frauds who pretend to power now fall under the threat of imperial justice.
Step right up and marvel at the chest of many wonders, shouts a man draped in a colorful cloak. You there, warrior! He pays the point, he says, pointing in your direction. Pay to play, there's plenty to gain. Ask him about the rules. I'm glad you asked. It's very simple, you see. You guess what's in the chest. If you're correct, you keep the contents and guess again. If you guess wrong, it's game over. Unfortunately, we don't have any money, so well to leave. That is unfortunate. I'm just trying to even get a basic amount of food.
Fame, of course, is a sword that cuts both ways. There are times when one would rather not be known.
While it's passing through a nondescript village, a red-faced drunk grabs your arm. It's the mercenary, though. It's at the burning of Brayden. The villagers refuse to believe your protested innocence. Surrounded by a bevy of sharp pitchforks, you hear a shrill, "Will you submit to a trial by fire, you murderer? If it comes to combat, killing the villagers will make you will surely make you more notorious." This is interesting. I guess we gain fame every time we actually run into them. I don't know what happens though. I will say I like a lot of the encounters they they add. Murder by Brayden? I don't remember murdering anyone there. Okay, time to escape. You raise your eyebrow at Ariadne, and with a practiced synchronicity, you both flee. Ooh. Uh-huh. You have gotta be kidding me. Nope.
Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered. Keep practicing.
Your escape is immediately impeded by an oblivious cow wandering in your path. The villagers shout fearfully and brandish their pitchforks. You draw your weapon with reluctance. Well, at least it wasn't a great failure. Sorry, I have to go big or go home on those things. Always so tempting, but that's set up. Oof. Let's see if I can actually just wound them. Nope. Alright, that's just fine. Goodbye, villagers. I'm sorry it had to come to this. I remember I tried to spare your lives when I tried to give away all my food. The remaining villagers back away in terror. Their neighbors slain at their feet, you flee. Oh, that hurts.
In case you're wondering whether I take it personally, these purges of the corrupt, indeed I do. How could I not?
You know, this is actually the town crier. And we're going to refuse to kill the paupers because I want to get some food here. And also it helps for the, also helps towards our goal of the weapon token. Hopefully, at least I'm hoping the villagers will give us food. Ah, darn it. Oh, I can actually keep this up all day. Kill him by bashing. Kill him by bashing. Just... Come on. Every time they take damage, that's a successful bash. And that's what I'm trying to do, is break their shields. I gotta spam bash. Hey, this is probably actually getting me through the hammer real quick. It might take a while to kill him, but hey. I will say the weapon requirements are actually pretty long. We are intentionally bleeding this out, though, for a very good reason. Alright, fine. You guys aren't really giving me what I want. Okay, you guys are getting super aggressive. Take damage, you. Fine. I wonder how many bashes we got in that. I don't think it was enough, though, to unlock the hammer's token. Oh, we did. We got enough. Nice.
Nicely done.
Fearful of your wrath, the rest of the soldiers retreat. Buy food. 7 food. Excellent. Another band of thugs. Nope. I'm terrible at reading this card game. Like, now that I know you can read it, like, at least the top card, it's really difficult, especially when they just start going at a higher speed. If only the game was going at a lower FPS. Okay, why is that never going in the right direction? Glad I didn't pick. I would have picked huge failure. Your gut was number 3. I'm actually curious what it... Probably had to fight something... Probably something more than just an ogre. And we gain another piece of armor. The Peeler.
It seems fair to allow others to armor themselves against your onslaughts.
Shatter armor. Perform a powerful strike that'll completely removes armor when activated. Bash causes additional damage to armor. Oh, apparently... Oh, the Workman Hammer deals full damage to enemies regardless of defense. Useful against Empire and Ogres. Interesting. They both do the same damage. Why not? Let's equip it for now. 10 gold.
Show your worth through action.
Finally, jeez. I guess we probably had to start fighting a lot more, I'm gonna still explore around the tower.
You would be better to avoid the Fae. It is not my place to tell you what to do, however. The game will determine that.
Laying in a field on a warm summer's day, you spy a tiny figure. You leap forth to catch her. I am really bad at actually reading these cards. My gut says number 2, though. 3. You're right. You cup her in your hands and peer inside. Let me go, she squeaks. I'll grant you a wish. Ooh.
I'm not a vain man.
Oh!
You must appreciate that the game, this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
I am trying to find the failure. So there was a blessing in there. Yeah.
Let's see what you do with that, given your position.
As you let her go, she makes a gesture and your pockets get heavier. You jump to your feet and continue on. Speaking of jumping to our feet. You see what equipment's now for sale. The Ring of Concentration. Chance cards shuffle more slowly. How much is this? Exactly 30 gold. Okay.
Take this moment to breathe, to think, to concentrate. Magic will only enhance what is already there.
That was pretty nice.
An opportunity once more to find what you need.
You see an adventurer leaving a farm with a large basket of fresh vegetables and sweet pies. He grins at you as he passes, looking terribly pleased with himself. An elderly farmer flaps his hand at you as you near the farm. "Ho, adventurer," he shouts. "Be you a small potato or an acclaimed hero? Come closer so my eyes can see you." I'll go approach him. He squints at you and declares you a nobody. A small potato, after all. He turns his nose up at you and you bid an awkward goodbye before leaving his lands. Wow, 30 fame, jeez. He can be an infamous. Wow, okay. And now they want to burn me alive. Potato.
Breathe. You have done well.
Just as the flames begin to warm the wood beneath your feet, a village elder hurries out from the crowd. Stop! I have seen that this mercenary will save us all from a great doom. An urgent muttering spreads through the crowd, and you are untied. Before you leave, the elder grasps your elbow, and with slamming of her palm against your forehead, blesses you. After loosing 4 precision gambits with failure or huge failure, draw 2 equipment cards, then discard this card. I'll be honest, the blessings in this this time around aren't as strong.
Good luck taking this token from me.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh well, at least it gives opportunity for money. You've got to be kidding me. 16, nice. And some more food. 16. 8. Ah, 6. That's such a hard token to get. Food. Just gonna spend all our food here. I want to do one more lap. This is taking a while, though, I'll admit that. 4 new lands. I want to make sure we have a lot of food. Other one. Uh-huh. How interesting. I didn't expect to have that. Ask who he is. I'm gonna go outside. I wonder if that will actually end it. Your breathing becomes easier now that you're out in the cold air. Dusty miners travel the winding paths into the earth, pushing heavy carts stacked high with a glimmering blue ore. Enter the mine, or we talk to a miner? I think we probably should talk to a miner myself. The miner looks around nervously when you stop to talk to her. Ask for Terravane, or ask who she is, ask what being a miner is like, or do something else. It's terrible. Some of us stop drinking the silver leaf in the morning just to end it sooner. I stay because my daughter needs to eat. Ask who she is. My name is Sheb, the miner frowns. I used to be a silversmith in Fall Hollow, but Fall Hollow was burned to the ground by the Northerners. Now I have nothing left but my daughter and the food they give us here. The miner laughs. We do not own anything here but the clothes on our backs. He raises a finger. I happen to know something that could help convince Rand to part with some, but you'd have to do something for me first. The miner looks around fervently. One of the brutes here threw my daughter's doll into the pit. If you can get it back to me, I will tell you Rand's terrible secret. Let's enter the mine. The cloud of dull blue ore dust hang in the air, stinging your eyes. When you squint, you can make out a man in the distance running in a group. Find our way to the pit. The pit is aptly named. Miners point you through the tunnel to a pond-sized circular trench in the cave. There are a few miners here, but a couple of Rand's lackeys are ambling about. Get past the guards. I believe I need her still. Why didn't I look? I did not look at the cards, and that was actually really slow. Alright, hang on a second. Card number 3, you're right. Oh, that's the speed I need. One of Rand's lackeys appears behind you, smiling amicably. Well, hello. We don't often get visitors in the mines. What can we help you with? Hello, Halayande bellows. We'd like to have a look about the bottom of the pit, if you don't mind. The man smiles. Well, I wouldn't take the pulley system down. We haven't been taking care of it, so you'll probably die. Anyway, have fun. Your cough is hacking and wet. The tickle in your throat is becoming painful. I'm starting to feel that myself. You peer into the depths of the pit. Looks like you could climb down. Beside you, a dusty wooden cart dangles from a long, disused pulley. And he tells me the only way for us is to climb down. I would think climbing down is probably our only answer here. Because he did give us information. It's torn down. I'm gonna say we probably should just climb down. Oh my god, now I know why Ariadne is... This is her game. Number 3 again. As you slowly climb down to the bottom, a dusty gnome pokes its head out of a fissure along the way. Good luck, adventurer! It squeaks, blessing you with a nod. It crawls back into its home. Yagmiri's Reward. After 6 combats against Northerners, draw 5 game cards, then discard this card. With each breath, more and more dust fills your lung. The Terravane ore dust is poisoning you. Oh boy. At the bottom of the pit, you find yourself knee-deep in dusty bones and rubble, dotted with the occasional hat or rusted pickaxe. Find it all. Crap. That was not good. I did not... that huge success was not on the top of the deck. I feel like I'm cheating. I'm now watching my VOD. Just to see what happens now. Nope, that was number 3's. Success! You know what you're doing, Ninja Zombie. A sad squeak underfoot alerts you to the presence of a tiny linen doll, its yarn hair caked with dust. Despite its reduced circumstances, the smile remains stitched to its face. Dusty doll, this card cannot be discarded. Climb carefully back out of the pit. With each breath, more and more dust fills your lungs. We're gonna go outside. Let's go and talk to Sheb. I'm going to give her the doll. Oh yes, that's my daughter's. I can't believe you managed to find it. Didn't the claw trolls give you trouble? Anyway, now for my part of the deal. Are you listening closely? Rand has hidden a cache of silver spoons. Nobody knows why, but if you were to threaten his collection, I'm sure he'd comply to your request. Alright, into the mine. Approach Rand. Let's threaten his spoon collection. Not my silver spoons! Rand tears up at your threat. Who told you? Keep your voice down. I'll give you your damn ore.
You approach the final steps of this quest.
Ask if the dust is dangerous. Yeah, it's poison, alright, Rand smirks at your clear discomfort. We get the miners to drink brewed silver leaf every morning. But sorry, I'm fresh out. Oh, okay, we're out of here. Oh my god almighty, just leave me alone. Ariadne pats the ore with her massive hands. That's the last thing we need. Let's go back to the city. Andres is going to be so happy. Okay, we almost died from that. Speaking of which... Oh, of course, it's the pious robes. do anything there, but we have here. I'm gonna cook some food. We need to eat something. I am sorry, but we also have to fight the ogre as well. Go around the tower. Another band of thugs. No, I want to see what happens here. Oh, come off it. I have no idea. Maybe I can actually find out which one's not. Which one isn't it? Huge failure. Well, we'll see what happens with huge failure. A few mages come furiously out of the tent, following by a hulking ogre. The ogre spits at the mage's feet. What nonsense here on this training day. Bootless knaves, thou, did you not think to spell the forest against wardeners? One of the mages shrugged. At least he looks so healthy and full of blood. Could fetch a lot out of the market. Well, now we have a giant ogre and a mage. We are going to try and kill the mage. Let's take a look at that peeler. Weapons of this design left knights of the tract shattered and dispersed. Oh! Ah, this is the problem. Nope, can't hit the ogre with that. Mage. How did that hit me? This is a terrible angle to fight. Oh, come on, that was instant. That was instant. That was terrible.
Perhaps different arms would find you faring better, or more skills.
That is bullpucky. For proving no shield is an obstacle against a hammer. Spiked mace. For obtaining Terror Vein Ore, Blacksmith's Daughter.
Options yet lay before you, but some of those doors are now closed.
That's a shame. To the tower again. We actually need to add an encounter. Add the Blacksmith's Daughter. Overall, everything else is fine. Well, actually, she can get cursed. You can get cursed by the Fae. Gain resources. Spend gold to gain resources. Interesting. Let's see what the mystery chest actually does. Let's also. I think what will actually give me a lot of gold. We don't really have any combat cards or cards that require combat. You know what? I actually feel the Fae is actually pretty good. You know what? Actually, that really is actually as good as it's gonna get. Oh, we need to actually choose new supplies. Did we lose the hammer? We did actually lose our hammer for the spiked mace. Let's actually have that then. Let's. Hey, Solo Sandwich, how you doing? Let's gain food. Let's gain food. They're all gain food. I have no real combat gaining ones though. I'm surprised like 8 is... I'm surprised the decks are always so small. I guess that's fine. Let's try this again. Let's re-enter the tower. Hey, how's it going? Plenty of time. Need to start collecting a lot of food. Let's just request to enter the tower. We'll explore around the tower.
I have learned my lesson about plunging uneducated into the darkness.
Let's see. First things first. Let's actually take a look at what the Spike Mace does. Perform a powerful strike that causes stun to Empire. Stunned enemies take 150% damage when hit. Interesting. Let's pay 4 gold. Ask him about the rules. Pay 4 gold to play. Have a guess then, why don't you? Gold, food, or healing potion? Well, let's try for gold first. Choose gold and then reach into the darkness. Gain supplies. You feel something more at something at the bottom chest. Whatever you withdraw is not gold. Game over. Better luck next time. Oh, okay. It's a simple guessing game. You donated blood yesterday, but
We so rarely stop and dwell on the uneventful moments of your histories. Yet life is constructed of so many of them, stitched in between the flashes of excitement.
That's nice. You donate blood. On the bright side, this challenge seems a good spot for companion tokens. You know, you're right. Actually, this is definitely not as stressful. Let's actually see if we can actually read the card. No, there's no way. Never mind. Forget it. Forget it. Never mind. I would say we would know how to. Huge failure. We're probably gonna get cursed. You leap at the Fae and grab her. She struggles out of your grasp, injuring her wing in the process. She curses you as she flights away. Lose gold whenever you receive life. Well, that's a lovely start. There, Ariadne steps back to admire her work. The forge is just as you remember it, if not more detailed. Its wooden frame carved with intricate motifs. The attached anvils and tools hung in such a way as to keep it from tipping. Compliment her work or be disparaging. Get out of here with that, Ariadne guffaws and blushes. You hold the final component, the strange blue metal bauble from Marion the Mage, the hunk of the night blue Terravenor, and the Steagle pumpkin. Pass me Marion's trinket. Ariadne reaches a hand out and plucks a thin, sharp instrument from her belt. Something steps heavily onto the path behind you. Like a nightmare, you turn to see the hulking great form of Draknar the Mighty. The familiar, horrible face of the ogre leers down at you. His one good eye wide with mania. Hath down, graceful, with a welcome for an old friend. By the gods, he's come back from the grave, Ariadne shouts as she flings soot from the forge into the resurrected ogre's eyes. Draknar roars and rubs the black dust away with his massive fists. Ariadne glances at you and then the forge. We've got to split up. We can't let him destroy Anders' present. Meet me in the slums. Okay. Alright. Ariadne's muscles strain as she drags the rattling forge behind her, disappearing down an alleyway. You hurry down a different path before Draknar can get his bearings. Very interesting what just happened here. Very interesting. I realize, like, we're wasting food, but at the same time we need to, at the very least, get either the Armor of Gluttony or the Pious gear. So we at least don't starve on our adventure. Like, we haven't even entered the tower. The tower. Oh my goodness. I really wish they did a better job showing where you actually need to go. This is like the only one that exists in the game. That's like, seems to be the good thing and bad thing. Aside from the goblin, to Goblin Town. I mean, it's a lot slower paced. It's a lot bigger in scale. Like, one of the reasons why I guess a lot of people didn't like the labyrinths in the first one, and it would make sense, is that the proportion of the labyrinth and the size of the labyrinth, the scaling for the labyrinth was small compared to the size of the character. So it was very easy to quickly get yourself beaten up, and they kind of went overboard with the death traps in the first one. Carriage of the Departed. Get some gold. Roll some bones. 9. Need to roll 9 plus 6. 15. I need to roll 2 of them. Nope. I think they are overall executed better than the oh my god, really? The first, really? Alright. Oh, come off it. I hate that confused thief. Should have spent my gold when I had the chance. Use 15 gold. Well, speaking of stuff we can actually buy. Equipment. Peeler is what's on sale. Interesting. For camps, since the food's always going to be there.
An old and familiar face appears once more. And there is more to this quest than initially appeared.
You journey through the city to meet with Ariadne. I think it's number 2. If I'm reading the cards correctly. Yeah, I think it's number 2. So what you played so far, can you say whether this is better than the first game? I think overall, yes, it is better than the first one, but I think it's a give and take. If you want more focused challenges, like objective stuff, there's actually... I think it's actually better in that respect, but I think at the same time, I feel like they kind of went a little bit overboard with some of the challenges and, like, the requirements. Combat is definitely improved. Like, in terms of, like, being proactive in what you can do, but at the same time, I find, like, now that I know, it's like, oh, they won't gang up on you or anything like that, it'll always be, like, that one person. It's like, okay, kind of makes it a little bit easier to actually manage it, but there's a lot more enemies now, so it's like, it's all give and take, honestly. Like, the deck...
I have waited 100 years for my revenge. It appears I must wait 100 more.
Yes, you do. You know, overall, I think it is, like, it definitely has made better improvements, but it's done it differently. I think that's the most important thing. Like, if you're looking to just, you know, do a lot of fighting, and I guess if you like more like a standard dungeon crawling experience, I guess you could probably do, you would want Hand of Fate 1. But if you like a lot more specific, more focused style gameplay, Hand of Fate 2 is easily superior, but it's also, and it also offers a lot more replay value once you get past the main campaign. Like I said, I think I think if anything, I probably would get more replay value out of hand. I think the average person would get more replay value out of Hand of Fate 2 because there's cards that actually say bring it into specific missions and you can replay it. There's replay for the gold challenges and stuff. Compared to the game, it's like once you beat the game, there's endless mode, and that can be, you know, that's a give and take. Either you really like endless mode or you don't, and you know. There's no, like, endless mode is endless mode. So basically you're just playing to no specific goal. You know, me, I like playing for goals and such. So it's like endless mode's not going to be my thing. But now that I know it's like each different challenge has something specific that I must do, I like that. You know, but I think they went a little too hard on building your deck towards each individual challenge. You quickly pass her the bauble. She fiddles with it momentarily, then slots it back into the side of the forge. She gives it a final tap and steps back. Now that's starting to look like something. Screams of terror herald the arrival of Draknar the Mighty. Yeah, but I don't really have an interest in doing endless mode myself. It's just not my personal thing. Oh my god, what happened? Oh my god, Draknar. He is not done with you, little mouse. Not by far. Hi, Draknar. Like, also, you can kind of cheese a lot of the combat. And also, I'm surprised they didn't make Draknar a little bit harder. Like, it's still just an ogre. I did not see the cards that time, at least until Endless Mode is patched in. I've only toyed with a few Endless times of surprisingly cruel after a certain point. Yeah, so it's like, you know, the game will just work to go up against you. Ariadne wipes the sweat from her brow. What's a fight? Now do you have the ore? Before you begin to rummage in your haversack for the blue ore, there comes a fearful cry from a ragged child peering at Draknar's body. He's still alive! The huge ogre groans and his body convulses. Ariadne looks to her hammer and then Draknar's unconscious form, his head weak and exposed, then shakes her head. As she heaves the forge back into motion, she whispers, "Let's split up and meet at the docks." Your mace pierces armor. Okay. Oh, thank you for the food. And we have the distressed damsel. 9. We need to roll a 5. Nice, 16. 5 food. 3 food. We can actually enter the tower. But we're not going to enter the tower. We are going to explore the tower. We're gonna go and commission. This actually is really good for finishing quests. You're absolutely right, Ninja Zombie. A journey through the city to meet with Ariadne. See if I can track the cards. None of them on the bottom. Although I think it's either number 1 or number 2. I feel like I'm cheating. I'm watching my own stream. Yeah, I think number 1, actually. Ugh, excuse me. You follow the sound of screaming to the market by the docks. Draknar is there, bleeding from the wounds you've inflicted, but still smashing through the stalls like they were made of twigs. You wonder where the Empire soldiers are in this accursed city. The ogre spots you across the way. His monstrously lumpy face splits into a grin. He hazily knocks a pie stall out of his path as he begins to his approach. There's a yell from the other side of the market. You want the forge, do you? Well, come and get it, beastie. Ariadne raises her hammer over her head. Okay, maybe the ogre, maybe Draknar the Mighty might be a little more difficult than than I thought. Oh no! Don't tell. They're gonna give him a new moveset. Oh, he's 50% dead. That's at least good. Yeah, they didn't make the ogre any more difficult. It's kind of a shame. I was expecting like a new moveset. Ariadne places the Terravane ore into the base of the forge. It lights up instantly, the sparking flames reflecting in her cheerful blue eyes. It will burn forever now, unless it gets smashed by an ogre again. Again, the ogre's body convulses. A few soldiers are wandering the markets, drawn by the hubbub. Hopefully they will deal with him. Ariadne heaves the traveling forge into momentum once again. We should split up just in case. This old girl is almost on her last legs. Meet me at the tavern, the Nag's Head, where our boy Anders is. One more, really? Oh well, at least it's right there. You journey through the city to meet with Ariadne. That's a little harder this time. I think it's number 1 again, actually. I think it actually might be number 1 again. I actually like now that I've learned you can actually read the Gambits. You think it's number 2? Ninja Zombie, you nailed it. Well done. You find your way to the Nag's Head. Once again, Anders lies prone in his puddle of ale. You hear the traveling forge rattling along the cobbled path, and Draknar's heavy footfalls not too far behind. Draknar drags his club behind him, dying, but still not dead. Accursed fleas, cowardly knaves, cheats! Blood sprays from his mouth as he roars. Yield thy forge or perish! Made a good choice. There's a quarter of his life left. Oh, now you're dead. I'm glad you picked number 2. Finally, Draknar the Mighty lays dead. Pushing through the crowds is Anders, the side of his head still wet with ale, his eyes wide with disbelief, taking in the forge, spinning, chugging, and alive. 3 figures have been carved into the side. Anders, Ariadne, and you. The tiny caravan replicas are laughing, forever fixed in a state of happiness. The blacksmith's daughter beams from ear to ear. It's us, the 3 heroes. Anders bursts into messy tears. Thank you, thank you. He bows deeply to you, and then Ariadne. You are truly your father's daughter. Your companion frowns for a second before laughing and drawing you and Anders into a warm, painful hug. The Nag's Head Tavern's patrons drunkenly marvel at the traveling forge. A noble is already in an animated conversation with Anders, ordering a lucrative number of helms. Ask what will become of Anders, ask what will become of her father, and continue on your journey. I don't know why I picked this, actually. I should probably just select all of them. Ariadne folds her massive arms and smiles. I think he'll be fine from now on. My father was a coward, Ariadne notes. Matter of factly. He was lauded as the best blacksmith in the land by the Empire, but they've yet to meet me.
And here is your reward. At least in potential.
Ariadne stands even taller than before, her cheeks blushing with pride. We really are heroes, aren't we?
All credit to the smith. She handled herself well and deserves her satisfaction.
Alright. Well, first thing we need to do is find a way to get rid of this gold. And we can't get rid of it with the peeler. Oh, you dirty... well, that's... Make mental note. Buy food in groups first. Always buy food in groups. I actually lost more gold than than saved in that, despite having to lose a card. Alright. Step into the unknown. And there goes all my gold. Hilarious. So I guess we gained 12 fame, so we know we're infamous, and all the villagers think we're the ones who burned down Braden village. If it comes to combat, killing villagers will surely make you more notorious. Honestly, I think we should submit to a trial by fire, because we didn't do that yet. That's one way to use gold. Yeah, you could just take it from me. I will say, though, now I think, honestly, like, that's the other thing, honestly. If these challenges are... I feel like it's definitely a lot longer. They feel like the challenges are a lot longer than the original. I'll also say the blessings are a lot weaker in this one. The curses are still very potent and painful, but the blessings aren't as strong.
The table has changed, yet the stakes remain the same. Life or death.
Alright, we'll submit to a trial by fire. Before you know it, you find yourself tied to a stake. The villagers eagerly set the wood alight at your feet. Okay, so you basically... You're absolutely right, the blessings are for the gambits. The blessings are absolutely for the gambits. Just as the flames begin to warm the body. Alright. Speaking of blessings, if you have 0 gold, 0 food at the beginning of a new map, draw 3 gain cards and discard this card. Copper Plague. Let's refuse to kill the poppers. I'm gonna kind of take a little more control over the decisions here. Just to kind of expedite certain things. Like, I know what our challenge is. Our challenge is we need to cultivate a lot of food before we can go into the tower. Speaking of which, we can now actually... Let's actually take a look at our spiked mace. The lovely spiked mace. A chunk of metal covered with spikes, ideally suited for dragging an armored knight from horseback. Regardless of that, it'll smash just about anything. Come on, come on, take a look at my hammer. Also, Bash is also a lot weaker in this one, too. Like, you only use it basically when fighting shield, so it's basically just kind of, block and then block and attack, so you won't be bashing as much. And the peasants will give us food. Food, 5 food. The silver deer. It's trying to purchase the deer this time. Let's actually succeed at this instead of getting rammed.
Instead from here.
Let's see here. With great care, you close the distance. The deer watches you with golden brown eyes, but it does not flee. Attempt to pet it or offer it some cake. Offer it some cake. It's gonna be like a chain of precision challenges, I bet. You offer a spice cake to the deer. After sniffing it a while, it nibbles at it, allowing you to pet its warm, speckled fur. The silver light surrounding the deer spreads up your arm and engulfs you as well. You feel a strange sensation in your kneecaps, and suddenly your purse becomes heavier with gold. You are humbled by the universe's generosity. You wonder whether there's a pattern to the silver light's magic. Your gold and fame have been switched. While lost in your reverie, the deer bounds away into the forest. That's an interesting card. Yeah, that's still gonna be the peeler regardless. Huh. Well, there goes all my fame. That actually makes a lot of sense for this. You can stack up a lot of fame, and then you can, oh my god, I have no idea what it is. Yeah, you definitely can't, like, I'm surprised you, if you actually really do try hard enough, you can actually read the cards. I have no idea which one's which, though. But you can. Nice. Nope, failure. Let's fight an ogre. Sorry, Ninja Zombie. I know I'm... Kinda makes me think they should speed up the, Fuck. Or not. There we go. That kills it. So I guess every time you run into the silver deer, you could switch your fame and gold. Interesting. Oh right, we lose. Right. Wait a minute. Yep, corrupted healing. Friendly innkeeper. Ask about... Just buy a bunch of food then. Ask about lodging. Rest... Oh, okay, so basically it's a campsite. Okay. Now the band of thugs. I'm gonna see if I actually can do this. I'll say number 3. Nope, it was number 2. Like I said, my one main criticism, I feel like the challenges are definitely getting a little bit long in the tooth. Go smash him. I'm surprised that actually didn't count as a hit. Might as well just call me an ogre killer. Although that means we're not going to be able to use Ariadne. Oh, there's no reason for us to... I guess there's no reason for us to use Ariadne. It's all ogre for this one. Armory gain. What do you give us? Give us the
An
peeler.
artifact of the desert tribes, built to deal with armored knights.
Oh, we have enough to equip it.
Armored foes would do well to be wary.
Or a powerful stun that deals armor. A powerful strike that completely removes armor when activated. Oddly enough, I think we'll keep the spiked mace. Unimpressed farmer. I think he would... Yeah, we needed 30 fame for that. Oops, that's the wrong direction. Let's explore new lands one more time. Like, we still actually have to freaking climb. The worst part is we had to climb the tower. Infamous. They don't care. I would need to write 2 12s. Just reroll the entire deck. 6! Lovely! We're gonna get cursed at this rate. Speaking of which, since we actually now have the peeler, the equipment changed in there. Tiger's Eye. Damage inflicted from pain cards reduced by 5. Interesting. So that's what that does. There's trading. Camp. Be disparaging. Why? Oh my god.
Enjoy your stay.
Thank you very much for the follow, Joe. Oh, okay, at least we don't have to fight the ogre right now, so we can ignore it. And you take all my gold, fine. Nope. Oh well, at least we'll lose our gold. I'm starting to think I should have just entered the tower.
Never trust an eternal creature without ambition. Such a waste.
Nope. Darn, do not like this. Darn. I guess if anything, we probably should just finish the challenge without Ariadne. Like, that's my main criticism, is basically the challenges become so focused that you don't have any, like, no matter what type of deck you build, you'll always be struggling with something now. Because you want to try and fulfill the challenge, but... that your progress, you know, even if you're building towards it, becomes slow. What? I think there's nothing. Oh, that was the exit. What the heck's over here? Is it just the gold? It is just the gold. That's gonna cost me the gold. Right. Oh, this is, goes well for you. This is oddly enough like the slowest paced of the challenges I've come across so far. Although I didn't expect to run into the quest card again. Although I should have actually. It's terrible. That was also terrible. least maybe I'll probably get some gear out of it. Although I think we pretty much lost Ariadne. Damn it, stupid anarchist! Smashy, smashy! That's not the one I wanted to attack. That's the one I wanted to attack. Damn it, stupid silencers. Surprising none of them are trying to attack me normally. Oh, there you go. Now, and I spoke too soon. I'm still terrible at fighting the thieves. Of course, you probably shouldn't be using the heavy mace against them. If I can get some food, I'm probably just... It'd probably be better off if I just move up the tower instead.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
I would be their master if I'd stop hitting my own token. My food. 15 food. That's the tiger's eye. Alright. I think if anything, we'll probably just push forward. And clearly I need more food this run. I don't know, actually. I think, though, we'll actually just enter the tower and see what happens. Captain Hardwick singles you over. Once you reach a safe landing, return to report what you have seen. Make her watch over you, he adds gruffly. You arrive at the first landing in the first door. True to Hardwick's word, the wooden door lacks even a handle. Your attempts to kick it open are futile. There's a stone gargoyle beside it, its hands outstretched, its mouth a gaping grin. Food in. Oh! I didn't expect this. I should have expected this, actually, now that I think about it. Okay. Oh, I went too early. You know, you're right, I did want a different maze, and I'm actually glad I got it. I really am glad I got it. Damn it. If I could stop being dumb. Uh-huh. That's the first level done. Probably gonna need a lot of food, aren't I? Relieved, you pass through the trap's level's exit. There's a stone lever by the exit, glowing with silver light. You take the risk and pull it. A wreath of silver light passes through you. You feel a strange sensation in your kneecaps and watch, stunned, as your coins become baked potatoes and your rations turn to silver. Food and gold have been switched. I wonder if there's a pattern to the silver light's magic. Pulling the lever appears to have deactivated the traps. It's now safe to journey up to this point.
Who is it who dwells atop this tower?
Stairs.
And why do they strive so to keep you out?
Stairs spiral up into the darkness. As you ascend the stairs, you pass a dimly lit landing, empty for... save for primitively stone-hued bear sat in the center. Ignore the bear, or can approach the statue. I kind of want to approach the statue. Close up, the statue's eyes are bored so deep into the stone that they resemble dark, endless pits. There's an inscription etched upon its snout. I laughed and she cured me. I walked for an age to see her weeping. I felt fury as she kissed her lover. Grant me the face of my last hour. I laughed as she cursed me. I walked for an age to see her weeping. I felt fury as she kissed her lover. Make a sad face, make an angry face, or make a happy face. Grant me the face of my last hour. What does that mean? Oh, so basically, which is what did he do last? I walked for an age to see her weeping. I felt and laughed. I think it might be a happy face. At first, nothing happens and you feel quite foolish. Then golden liquid begins to leak from the statue's eyes as it drips onto the floor and it hardens into solid gold tears. After a time, the golden tears abate. Your grinning and smiling is not rewarded with additional gold. Find nothing of interest on this landing. You journey upward into the tower and arrive at another handleless door. The distant sound of blades heralding more traps beyond the threshold. Beside it, another stone gargoyle. You remember your promise, so you head back down to the tower and report back to Captain Hardwick. Well, we no longer have our partner, unfortunately. You report to Captain Hardwick and about what you had witnessed in the tower. He notes it down and lets you go on your way. Wow, this is going to be a long challenge. I don't think there was a right answer on that. Damage inflicted from pain cards. I'll just keep moving forward. Alright, we're cursed too. And we're also infamous. I'm just gonna attempt to escape. It actually doesn't matter what we do. It does not matter what we do. It's the same puzzle each time. It's the same puzzle each time.
Nicely timed.
Just as you escape the last pursuer, a little girl jumps down from a tree and places a squishy cake in your hand. For you, brave adventurer, I hope it helps in your fight against the Great Doom. Okay. So basically, gain 20 food, go through Labyrinth. Well, I've had to do that like 6 times already tonight, and I feel like basically this is the only challenge we're going to be able to do tonight. Although I really hate this. Like, I'm just gonna kill the mage first, because the taking damage. No! I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Come on. Nope, I'm gonna get hit. Yeah, I know you're angry. So am I. Like I said, I feel like that they really drew out the challenges in this game. Like, I can't honestly remember how long the original challenges were. I remember they were getting long at the very end. But, like, because it's a focus challenge, they feel like it's all a lot longer. The rest of the dubious band exits the tent in shock. Captain's dead and the mages have been knocked off too. At once, everybody dives back into the tent and take as many spoils to themselves as possible. There's a lot of hissing and kicking. You manage to sidle in and grab a couple of things before sneaking away. Gambler's insurance. And a health potion. Nice. Another health potion. Okay, that was not as fortuitous. That's nice. Another band of thugs. Getting kinda tired of this. Nope. So basically, if you huge failure and you win, you get a blessing. Failure, you get a, failure, you'll get gear. Actually, that's kind of what I want right now, is gear. And I don't know why that didn't accept my input. That is what I don't like. Like, at times the enemy just gets an instant attack. Like that. Like, I feel like combat still needs to get some fixing. There's too many ogres. Maybe on this, only on this encounter, because it's a dealer encounter. I have got to sit down and eat some food. Or it can give me max life. And give me a lot of life, apparently. Gonna do this. Forgot what the other half of this card did, but I just need food. So basically, all I need to do is just collect 20 food, and I'll just go back down, go back up, go back down, go back up. That's all I need to do. Now that I know that, I don't have to collect like 80 food. This will go a lot faster. The cards are also getting reshuffled, so there's that too. Yeah. No! Ah, really? Take that. Damn it. I'm actually surprised how good the spike mix actually is in this game. Okay, let's get some food. 10 food. 7 food. Unimpressed farmer. Our 30 fame, unfortunately, for that. Friendly innkeeper. Ask about healing. Life gain card for 8 gold. I forgot that's a raffle. Ask about food. Buy that. That's enough for now. I want to buy one more healing card. There we go. 25 life. Very nice. Let's see. No, we have enough life now, thankfully. Of course, now we're infamous. Let's try to escape. Okay, I might be getting scarily good at the precision challenge. Only 3 food. Oh, come on. Time to purchase the air. We can actually just use... We can use the go...
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
I'm gonna see what happens. I think if it does what I think it does... If it does what I think it does again, then I know what it does. It exchanges your fame for gold. Yep. Oh, fame and food is switched. Whoops. Actually. Hey, I can go visit him now. He squints at you and cries out, clapping his leathery hands in joy. Why, it's you! I'm honored, adventurer, simply honored. He insists on gifting you a basket of overflowing with freshly baked bread and fruits. Alright, so that's what he does. So fame is actually pretty important. Let's see, and let's enter the tower. Once you reach a safe landing, return to report what you have seen. Make her watch over you. Let's give him the food.
How easily will you pass the traps put there to stop you?
You know, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if the last 6 challenges are like 2-hour-long events. Oh, hello, statue. Also, this is a lot faster than normal. And this is why I wish the camera could do a 360. We're going this way because there's no other direction for us. Oh, I didn't even notice the saw blade. Whoopsie. At the end, roll. I really wish you could actually see. Gotta give you something bad every once in a while. I'm okay with that. It doesn't seem like we're gonna be using any of the blessings either. Let's get going. No, you should always vote how you actually want to vote. That's the most important thing, Joe. I mean, I do have somewhat of an issue with the Twitch integration, just if you do get, with smaller streams. This is in particular with just smaller streams. If you have someone who's just dedicated on giving you the negatives, that really actually does do a lot of harm. In terms of actually making progression. Like, Robbie has demonstrated really well, and I'll be honest, I was very perturbed by this. But at the same time, like, I understand that, like, that's his prerogative. He wanted to do that, and that's fine. At the same time, though, like, I'll tell you, it makes the game very difficult. Relieved, you pass through the traps. The silver light passes through you. You feel a strange sensation in your kneecaps and watch your coins disintegrate, only to realize by other coins? Bizarrely, you sense that your notoriety has changed. What? You wonder whether there is a pattern to the Silverlight's magic. Your gold and fame have been switched. Pulling the lever appears to have deactivated the traps. It is now safe to journey up to this point.
More traps. More questions.
The basic ideal is to give 2 times I give you something good, then I have to give you something bad. That's fine with me. Suddenly, you hear a shriek like Banshee, and a dark shape comes rushing down the steps towards you. Do I hit it, or do we dodge out of the way? That's oof. Dodge out of the way it is. You lay flat against the wall, and the dark shape rushes past you into the light. You recognize the sigil of the Empire in the split second before its head snaps around to reveal a soldier. Her face is gaunt and pale, her eyes wild. She waits, coiled with tension, at the bottom of the stairs. Slowly approach her or ask how she got here. Guessing she's... I guess if any... Probably ask her, actually. You say we slowly approach her? I also say slowly approach her. Alright. Her eyes glance nervously around, but she stays frozen like a statue until you are a step away. Then fiercely quick. She draws her sword and slashes downwards. You recoil in pain from the blow. The soldier drops her sword as if disturbed by her actions. She looks fearfully into your face for a moment before running down the stairs. You quickly note what's further up the stairs, yet another gargoyle-guarded door before running after her. Captain Hardwick's surprise that the soldier's return to the camp is replaced by a mask of pity and a fear as she alternates between mistaking her fellow soldiers for Mariam and weeping uncontrollably. Hardwick stops you before you go. Here, she has no use for it now, and you saved her. She smiles grimly. As much as she could be saved. Battered helm. Let's explore the lands. This encounter requires my companion. My companion that I've lost. Speaking of which, that is actually the only equipment I have right now, is that battered helm. That'll be a day I'll get, like, oh, come on. Really? 8? Come on, give me some 16s here. 10... that's actually a possibility. Oh, not even close. Yeah, that's apparently the bad part about this challenge, is... If the quest is losing your partner. Whoops. Hey, the mysterious chest. It's very simple. You guess what's in the chest. If you're correct, you keep the contents. And guess again. If you guess wrong, it's game over. Gold, food, or healing potion? Food! It's gold! Also, we have a drinking problem. We have a major drinking problem. Alright. I will say one thing. The traps are getting a lot faster. Gold. My food. I'm just gonna get out of here because now that I know what we have to do, we're gonna make this a little bit easier on us. I wonder how you even get into the maze without getting hurt at this point. Who says you didn't get hurt? Probably just a few bruises. Nothing too serious. I mean, it's not like getting slashed with a sword. Oh, I see. He took it out of our inventory because we couldn't actually equip it. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Buy equipment. Just buy the... Now, let's hang off. I probably should try and buy it, actually. I'll buy it at the end of this. Field of Fae. Number 3. Free food. Something's better than nothing. Like, I really wish I had the Armor of Gluttony. I really built my deck poorly in response to this. Nope. Like, I feel like this is way too drawn out, especially with something like Twitch integration. Really? Give me 4. Alright, fine, we're fighting. Okay! The deck is really getting up there in difficulty. Soon I'll be fighting 2 ogres. Oh, come on. That's the other thing I hate about it. You could be in mid-roll, and you'll still, get hit. Like, that's the other thing I don't like about that. And I don't know why that is. I don't know how I missed that. Also, that's the situation. I really don't like the silencers. Ah! Get out of here, you darn thieves. Final boss is probably 30 ogres, at least that would be a challenging one. I think that... Here's the thing though, the game is not programmed for that. The game is programmed to always have at the most two melee enemies attack you. Thank you. Find food amongst their possessions. No. And we're infamous. You're probably right, actually. Yeah, so you can actually just collect... You can actually just... Can you actually... How many blessings do I have? I have 3 blessings. Well, I have 3 blessings and a curse. Or 2 blessings and a curse. I need... Well, let's actually do this. Let's buy this.
With an eye towards the predators, you make yourself like them. Yet, are you born to it? Or simply making yourself in its image?
Let's do this. How much? No, I want to keep, like... I'm trying to buy all the items, so my deck, in terms of equipment, is actually empty. I want to at least have 100 health. This is probably going to take like another, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe. Go up the tower. I wonder what the final requirement actually is then. It's probably, how much you want to bet it's like fame? Oh! Goody! That actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Do I go left or do I go right? Do I go left or do I go right? Let's actually do this. Oh, those are health potions. Okay, alright. I'm fine with health potions. Relieved, you pass through the trap's level's exit. You pull the stone lever by the exit. A wreath of silver light passes through you. You feel a strange sensation in your kneecaps and watch stunned as your apples transform into gold. Wonder whether there's a pattern to the silver light's magic. Pulling the lever appears to have deactivated the traps. Now
The end is in sight. Or is it?
The stairs spiral up into darkness. As you climb, you notice more and more vines breaking through the tower masonry. You reach the next landing and your jaw drops. Somehow, growing from the stone, it is a huge tree. It seems ancient. Craning your neck, you see its branches disappear high in the darkness above. It sways gently despite there being no breeze. Ignore the strange dungeon tree, or do we climb the tree? I kinda want to climb it myself. Alright, let's climb it. You grab hold of a branch and hoist yourself up. As you navigate the twisted branches, you feel like a child again. Dim light filters peacefully through the leaves, dappling the tower in a warm glow. Hanging from a branch, you spy a pear glowing with a familiar silver light. Eat the pear or climb back down? Gonna give about 15 seconds for each of these just to see if anyone wants to vote. I feel like more people, you know, the later it goes, the less people actually want to vote. I've kind of noticed I've stopped earning, gaining or going for it. Alright, let's eat the pear. The pear is crisp and sweet. Its sticky juices clog your throat and you begin to choke. Ah, how lovely. You feel a strange sensation in your kneecaps and soft almond pastry materializes in your hand. A delicious, if not disquieting surprise. Experiencing leaves you feeling humbled. My fame is now food. Oh! Okay. That's fine, actually. You journey higher into the tower. The spiral of stairs around and around the massive tree for what seems like an age. Finally, you reach yet another barred door, and it's a gargoyle sentry. You head back down to report to Captain Hardwick. You report to Captain Hardwick about what you had witnessed within the tower. He notes it down and lets you go on your way. Report from the tower again. You know what? I'm actually gonna fight the corrupted. Because we have so many other food things here. Food. We can actually probably do with some gold. But something tells me we probably want fame. If anything, at the end of all this. you. Yeah. I am your executioner. Offers reward, gives you gold, gives you even more gold. That's it. A very paltry sum for gold. But we can actually see what we can buy here. The Sacrificial Bond. Optionally lose your companion for 3 turns to ignore the effects of a single pain card. Alright, fine, I'll buy that.
I dare say mine rather more than yours, at least at this point. Time will tell how that changes.
Unimpressed farmer. Go on your journey if we actually do somehow get 30 fame. This is a absurdly long challenge. I really wish I built my deck more towards, leave it be, there's no purpose for it. The thugs. Yeah. Nope. Alright, fight another ogre. I know I built my deck poorly, but, like, after the way the devs made each challenge brought to extremes. And that's honestly my main criticism, is that some of the challenge gets so specific that you never really get a chance of moderation. That's my problem. That should not be happening with the ogre. Like, that's what I hate about the ogre. All of a sudden, like, he instantly gets up and he doesn't do the animation. Like, obviously, it'll make the ogre a lot easier, but at the same time, I feel like that's something that shouldn't be happening. And it's just very noticeable. It's like it becomes an instant attack. Like, what are you gonna do with that? Armory gain equipment. Probably the armored ring of food. The ring of food. Yeah, we'll discard to gain food. Another band of thugs. I still am trying to get success. No, that's a problem. Alright. Damn it. Damn it. I had a feeling I was gonna go for the second one, but I got greedy. I got super greedy. Kill the mage. Now. Oh! parts here. See, this, I think if anything, this challenge is the opposite end. It gets to the point where it just gets boring. Because I'm having to do the same things over and over again. Armory gain. No, we don't want to discard that. 2. Bring concentration or the Imperial Helm. Bring concentration. Acquired 5. Gain, reveal 3 encounters. We don't need that. Put that into food. Take the gold. I don't know why I took the gold. That was actually dumb of me. Actually, no. That was actually smart of me. Never mind. That was a net gain. Food. I know this is really bad, but we shouldn't be doing this, but we need to do it. We need to do it. I am not fighting another camp without... Oops. Nope. Nope, nope. That's dumb. We need to explore new lands. And we're infamous again. Let's try... Let's submit to trial by fire. See if we can actually get a blessing I can use.
That will set you in good stead from here.
Oh, we have enough, actually. Oh, we actually have enough. Oh, I just got the same blessing. That's not a smart way to give out blessings. I would think blessings should be unique if you have 0 gold and 0 food at the beginning of a new map. Draw 3 gain. I didn't. Oh my god, I actually should have thought of that. Excuse me 1 second. No, we got to explore around the tower. How much is the Armor of Gluttony? Finish trading, break camp. 4 new lands. Blessings! No, we don't want to turn that into food. Armor of Gluttony. There we go. Right gain. No. Pious robes, the helm. Pious robes. And we'll turn that into food. There we go. That's what we needed. There's our gear. Actually. Oh, well, we have to do a mission. And we're infamous. We'll submit to trial by fire again. That is actually scary that I know how much. Yeah, so he just keeps giving, like, the same one. Oh, I can't get rid of the food. Oh, well. Buy equipment. The only thing left is the Imperial Helm. Alright. Just need to fight them now. I'm trying to think what exactly would make this challenge go a lot faster. I think, like, I'm going to need a lot of fame. This spiked mace is really good. I'll tell you that much right now. Armor Gluttony. There you go. The Armor Gluttony doing its work for us. Band of thugs. Success! Finally we got it. A few unsavory looking people exit the tent in a menacing fashion along with a bevy of skeletons. What are you doing snooping around here? You trying to kill our skeleton friends here? Another thief brandishes their weapon frantically. No, leave them alone. They're just cause the skeletons don't mean they did nothing wrong. So they're a camp basically protecting skeletons. Interesting. Even the undead should have rights. Yep. Now let's see what happens. A mage pokes her head out from the tent and notices dead bodies. Alright, we don't have time for this. She throws a sack of something at you. No, let's take the health. 15 gold. Yeah, I'll take the gold. And we're just going to attempt to escape. That's the same puzzle.
Nicely timed.
Give us food. This is silver deer. Let's leave it be. I'm tired. I don't want to switch my stuff anymore. A friendly innkeeper. Buy food. Lots of food. Unimpressed farmer. Unfortunately, we don't have enough fame. With a bag of thugs. Damn it. Oh well. At least we know what we're fighting. Yeah, I think if anything, the problem with that might actually happen with this game later on is just how long the challenges can take. Oh! I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Oh! Let's just execute the mage, please. Let's just start working on that ogre. I can definitely now understand, like, why TV probably thought the combat gets boring. Like, once you master an Arkham combat system, I can see the complaints. Because having to do the same fights over and over again does get boring. Everybody panic! No, let's actually take that. I think there's only one item left in the deck. Oh no, there's the apparently we have the battered helm. Take that. Yes, I would like
It will take more than a fancy helm to convince the Empire you're one of theirs.
Yes, it will. I know I could have just had the 20 gold, but I want to make sure... make sure I have everything. Oh, crap. I actually do need to do this. Trade, buy equipment. Merchant's Ring! Apparently the Merchant's Ring is now being thrown in here.
Trade. Everything is give and take. With the current Empire, more take than give.
Alright, finish trading. Camp. Our new lands one more time. I feel like we just need to build up pain. Or not pain, not pain, fame. Fame, we need fame. And that's not gonna give us anything, so... Like, that's the biggest problem with this, with the game later on. Just like, this is 2 hours, 2 hours 30 minutes now, just for this challenge alone. I don't think many people will have that much time to invest. Like, I remember the challenges being long in Hand of Fate 1. That is there's no question about how long that can actually be. But this is getting absurd. Just gonna snag the gold and run. Well, the food's there, why not? Some more gold, and let's get out of here. Like, I have a feeling we're going to need, like, a lot of gold and a lot of fame. Press damsel. Give us that food. Or give us another fight. Well. That's a lot of enemies. But at least we have the Imperial Helm now, so we can actually use that. We're probably gonna get a lot of max life. Assuming we live. Grab your sword and fight the Horde. Oh, that sucks. I was expecting... I wanted to use my weapon art on that. Lucky all these little thieves are there to protect you. Slowly. Their numbers dwindle. Also, that was a little long for an attack. Ah, damn it. Yeah, down to the assassins. I didn't know there was one left. I thought I got him. Go. Whew. Oh my goodness, this is actually taking way too long. I think I've explored the lands like 7-fold here, or 7 times. Imperial Helm. +2? What? I was gonna get a lot more than that. Gonna have a lot more. Go. Now I'm rolling in the food. I should have put a gain equipment card. Should have put a gain equipment card. Yep. And more food. And I hate that. Alright, I just don't care about that. Fine, you can have my gold. I don't care. Good brimstone card.
Here's a token for you, if you can earn it.
Can we earn it? Apparently we can. No, we can't. That's a hard one to get. Like, I know you'll need Kolbjorn for that one. Mystery chest. I think there's gold in it. I was right. I'll take the gold. He looks at you with suspicion and coaxes. Have another go then, why don't you? That's a healing potion. Nope. Gold, gold, and more gold. And this the quest card because... well, it's there. Alright. Oh, that was a blessing.
Excellent. A wise decision.
It doesn't really matter, actually, because I'll get food either way. Took way too long to actually get there, though. Yeah, we're fine into the tower. You return to the tower and find the Empire camp empty. Cursing, you realize that Captain Hardwick and his soldiers have decided to ascend the tower. If they find the sorceress, they will surely kill her.
Mages have always had to deal with fear. The usurper has organized an inquisition to put an end to us. He has not succeeded yet.
Though no hungry gargoyles bar your way, the traps have been powered up again. You grit your teeth and enter the first trap level once more. You must reach the top of the tower before it's too late. Okay. Oh my goodness. Am I on a timer? This again. Yep, it's that. Three gauntlets to go through, my goodness. Well, I wanted labyrinths, and I'm gonna get labyrinths. With no time to waste, you mount the stairs to the next trap level. Please, please don't be like... Please don't remember my time. Please give me a new set of time. There's no time to waste. Nope, it remembers my time exactly. Oh, I did not. I should have expected this, but I didn't expect it. Drawing ragged breaths, you continue toward the third trap of the level. Is it the final one? You ready yourself to run through the door. Let's go, let's go. Oh my god, I can't believe there's no time to waste. I just quoted Superman. 64. Well, that's... Oh, I can run a lot faster now. Why was I able to run faster? That would explain the health potions. Apparently the health potions cost gold or something. I don't know why they did minuses, but they did. Past this door, you go ever upward to the next gargoyle. You find the way clear. The door is ajar. You push past it, but it does not lead to another trap level. A cold breeze buffets you. You are outside, being pulled this way and that by the winds. If you fell, it would be your death. Stairs loop around the tower, leading upward, surely to the top. You reach the top to see an old robed woman restrained in ropes. Captain Hardwick holding a sword to her throat. There is no pity in his eyes as he looks to you, only wild fear. Back! You are corrupted by mage filth. Unnatural, dangerous filth. His voice rises shrilly as he lifts his sword for the executioner's blow. You leap forward and parry his strike. I've killed so many people. So many people I thought I befriended. Maybe just one, so I could have another friend. General Hardwick, respected by his soldiers, a family man with a fondness for fishing. And now, one of you will die. Girls cause damage to an area when they sound their horns. Use a bait to make yourself scarce. Come on! I'll also say the executions are a bit delayed. As well. You! I thought that was a normal soldier. Take care of the soldiers. Darn it. Fine. Off the tower you go. I just rolled into that. Ooh, he attacks fast. Off you go! So how do I get the gold token? Save this. Oh, the maze. You begin to untie the old maid. She stares unblinking. You are the one who will kill him. Ask who she is. I am the sorceress atop the tower. She doesn't appear to have anything else to say on the matter. You are the one who will kill him. Emperor? She licks her dry, wrinkled lips. Is that what he calls himself now? The sorceress becomes frustrated at your clear confusion. A game of life and death, boy. He controls it now, and the land weeps for it. The north is burning. Peasants are forced to leave their homes and wander until they starve. Have you not seen the slave ships sent south? They creak to the brim with his own children. He will force the world into submission if he must. She turns to you, voice low. And he wants to kill you. The Reaper, this Hardwick man. Yes, yes, the sorceress gasps, her hands in your hands in hers. He wants to slice your head from your shoulders, to flay your skin and burn you alive, but you evade him at every turn. Do you not feel it in the air? The land rebels against his iron grip. The sorceress sweeps her arms high, and deep a rumble fills the sky. The High Priestess will soon descend the mountain on the great beast and her people's last hope. The mages brew anarchy. The blight grows stronger every day. Soon the very sea will run red. This will not end unless he is dead. Her head snaps to you, suddenly suspicious. What will you do if you face him? Ask her what she's talking about. Her ink-black eyes scrutinize you. Listen closely. Do not trust the game. Do not trust those who covets the game's power. Heed these words. Before Callus, there was another. And before him, another. And another before that. Her dry, wrinkled hands grab yours. Swear to me if it comes to it. Her eyes are blacker than night. Smash it. Burn the throne. Split the game down the middle so none may sit at the table again. For reaching the final act of the sorceress's tale. Silver Deer, Fairy Ring, a mystical island. The Bounty Hunter's Helm, the Wanderer's Bounty, the Chef's Charm, and the Assassin's Blades. For reaching the top of the Sorcerer's Tower, the Unimpressed Farmer, the Confused Thief, and the Demon Arare. For slaying Draknar the Mighty for good. The Steagle Pumpkin, Blacksmith, and the Hero. Ooh, looks like she got an upgrade. Well, that definitely took a lot longer than I thought it would. For a second, though, I think we would deserve to take a look. Yep, the blacksmith got upgraded. Gauntlet provides Ariadne with even more defense, allowing her to last longer in combat. That's cool. So basically, if you follow the quest lines, each of them actually become a platinum card. That actually makes sense. That's actually really cool. But that is going to do it for us tonight. Sorry that took a lot longer than normal. I do apologize, but that is the way these games are clearly being designed. That's one more challenge down, so we should have, what was it, 5 to go? 1, 2... No, I think we have 6? Hang on a second. We have 22 challenges, so... Here, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so we have 5 more challenges left, and then whatever the final act will be. This is certainly turning out to be a very long beat the backlog, but at the very least, though, at least you know you will get your money's worth from this. That's going to do it for me tonight. Here, let me take one quick look here. I don't have anyone on my the list on my that I'm following right now, so I don't see anyone streaming at the moment. Let me take a look at one other thing here. No, it doesn't appear that anyone... Actually, no, there's one person I know who is who's actually streaming. Actually summoning Salt. I'll give a host to him. Summoning Salt. He is actually a speedrunner. He actually has the world record for Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, which is a great Nintendo game. If you ever want to watch someone who is really knowledgeable about speedruns and the speedrun community, definitely go check out his content. He's actually really good at what he does. He's actually playing Mike Tyson's Punch-Out right now. But that is going to do it for us tonight, though. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and until then, take care.